Good morning, everybody. Today is February 6, 2020, and here's kind of like the latest update on the stock market, part 2. So if you were watching NASDAQ, NASDAQ just hit all-time high, okay? And the reason it hit all-time high because the major components of this stock, such as Microsoft, Google, Facebook, and the other few high-tech companies with huge market capitalization, are showing really good results in terms of their earnings, in terms of their revenue, and just in general, they future business perspective is very positive. And the interesting thing is that coronavirus, the one that basically created a scare on the stock market, basically like this on Monday, when we experienced a 600-point drop, was actually a very good test for the market and for technology stocks to prove their strength. Okay, so we all know that people are scared, they're afraid to get sick. Today actually we received the news that the doctor in China that actually reported the news that the deadly virus is spreading in China, and it's very deadly, and he was actually, I think, even arrested by Chinese officials or police for kind of like creating a panic or something. What happened was that today he died. Okay, so of a doctor with all kinds of medical assistance, education, and help from his other medical colleagues, if he was not able to fight it off and he had to die, I mean, this thing is serious. So if you catch it, God help you, because it looks like you would be really in the hands of God, because there's no medication, and it all depends on your immune system, and if you could find strengths to fight it. So, but the interesting thing about technology is that it allows us to continue to do our work without being actually present in the building, and without actually communicating directly face-to-face with other people. Basically, technology allows us to isolate us in our houses, for example, and do kind of work via telecommute, where you still collaborate, you still participate in teamwork and contribute to the project and do your thing, but you are staying safe and minimize your risk of getting this virus or any other disease for that matter. So coronavirus actually was a very interesting positive thing for technology stocks, because they rebounded after the sell-off like crazy. Especially Facebook. Like, I made almost 500% on Facebook options, because when they reported the results and the expenses went up like almost like 50% to $48 billion per year. It basically crashed the stock, and it sold off all the way to like $200 a share, and that's where I actually bought it. And then Facebook actually was one of the major platforms for communicating among people and reporting news about coronavirus, and just exchanging information and sending the alerts and warnings. So Facebook actually recovered all the losses that happened after the earnings report. And I was able to bounce back because I locked in the price at $200 a share, and it went up all the way to $109 a share. So, but I'm just saying that technology proved itself that it's actually a saver and very good tool for crisis situations that we might have from time to time on this planet, and no matter how large the disaster is or the risk is, technology is here to minimize it and allow us to recover and share the information in a very efficient way. So I would encourage you to consider buying ETF called QQQ that basically matches NASDAQ 100 index and invests in 100 best technology companies being traded on NASDAQ Stock Exchange. If you would like to know what to do with the rest of actively traded, exchange-traded funds that match all kinds of indexes such as Dow Jones, S&P 500, Russell 2000, or NASDAQ 100, and many more, please go to the website 4etf.com. that will take you directly to the Apple App Store page that lists where you could download the app that runs on iPhone, iPad, and Apple TV, and covers 2,200 ETFs being traded on American markets. And it will give you very good advice on what to buy and what to sell currently on the market. And this advice is being updated and refreshed daily, so you would never have stale or outdated information. So thank you for your time and good luck trading.